instant drill rush from Crispy.
So
I said he played like my dad, but right now playing a bit more like my uncle. With the up B, whiffs the second hit. Okay, I can understand sometimes why he doesn't pull the trigger, but still, you got to do it. You know, like you can't just.
Considering he wasn't in that bad a position anyway, at low percent, he could have even.
Oh, an SD with the dimensional cape.
So what happened there is dimensional cape registered a hitbox in Peach, which is why the trigger was pulled. But he wasn't on stage, and of course, being in lag, he wasn't able to grab the ledge.
Right.
So unfortunately, there's a pseudo SD, I suppose, from Crispy.
An assisted SD, yeah.
A quite unfortunate occurrence, but Meta Knight, of course, all he needs is one dash attack to make things even. So I'm sure he might be feeling down.
Wow, the neutral, he nearly died to that. Oh, the tornado, I like it. Okay, he's not playing like anyone's dad today. He's playing like a man. I like it, Crispy. Let's get it. So I'm wondering, dash attack up smash, is that still true? He goes to dash attack up tilt, that's fair enough. Can get more conversions out of it. From watching Khanage play, I can definitely see why he's saying that he's playing a lot like he did in Smash 4.
Yeah.
It looks like there's very little differences. He still does the kind of max range down tilt on your shield at ledge and then backs away and forward airs, whatever your defensive option might be. The back air, terrible DI from Crispy.
The back air, or was that a neutral air?
That was a back air, I'm pretty sure.
Either way, it kills, and that's all that Khanage really needed.
I like Crispy's edge guarding.
Recovery.
At the parasol.
Now, I want to see Khanage pull out more turnips, to be honest, because although Meta Knight has a really good dash speed, and he does have dash attack, turnip has been reduced in cooldown,
right.
Meaning that it's a lot more safer to pull turnips. And turnips obviously can be quite an issue for Meta Knight, considering he has arguably like a very linear neutral, but excellent dimensional cape to take Khanage even.
The joke is to clap every time he dimensional capes, because he dimensional capes a lot. He likes his dimensional cape.
I mean, it's working out for him for sure.
Aside from that first stock, yeah.
Aside from that first stock.
Wants a dash stack.
The rare.
Up air. Okay, he's sure going to try and bridge him. Going to try and take him off the side. MK's up B and up B combos not seen as often nowadays as the up air, down air tornado stuff off the side.
Tornado's crazy, man.
It is a crazy move. He's been using it to edge guard pretty efficiently so far. Needs to be careful around the forward air. I kind of like the mix-up, but he drops shield at a critical moment and unfortunately loses his stock to the side B. That might have been a shield poke, you're right, actually,
it didn't look like he dropped shield at all. Maybe he did at the last second, but either way, you know, good
very real possibility.
Yeah, man. But I'm interested to see how Game 2 is going to go. I know that Game 1's just, you know, happened, and now we're thinking about Game 2, but realistically, Crispy only really... Crispy was going even with Khanage most of the time, but unfortunately suffered that self-destruct at the beginning.
Yeah.
So I feel like Game 2 is going to be a completely different story. I want to see Khanage mix it up a little bit more. I want to see him play, quite honestly, a little bit better. Because as you said, he still looks like he's playing Smash 4.
This is a player who has super high peaks, right? He was top 10 in Smash 4, I think, in a couple of PRs.
Number 2 at one point.
At one point,
Khanage, I believe 2017.
He had some ridiculous runs at that BlastZone. I really think that he's the biggest thing holding himself back right now. It is his mentality. He's very easily flustered. He's very easily tilted.
Absolutely.
But he's clearly a good player with incredible intuition more than anything else. It's not his game knowledge that carries him. It's just his natural instincts. And we'll see if that can guide him through this Game 2 against Crispy back to Smashville. I don't think there was anything wrong with the stage there, so I can completely understand Crispy wanting to go back here.
And I mean, by giving, with giving less space on stage, it means there's less room for Peach to run around.
Yeah.
Of course, Peach is going to want to stay close anyway because of that insane combo game. But either way, it makes Peach running away to pull turnip a lot more unlikely.
Yeah. Already seeing quite a few rolls come out from Crispy. Oh, doesn't quite get the sweet spot on the up smash. It's a shame for Khanage. Dimensional capes back to the ledge.
Either way, it's put Crispy in a really bad position. You know, 105 to 31.
Definitely. I feel like I'm surprised that I'm not seeing Khanage drop more turnips on the recovery as well. That's something Meru does quite a lot. F smashes the roll. Nice by Crispy. What's the edge guard? Goes for another one. I think he's being a bit transparent with these F smashes now. Needs to back air, needs to use those lingering hitboxes like back air and neutral air a little bit more off stage.
If anyone borrowed a USB-C cable from the TO desk,
risky. Naren's a grab from Peach.
Sorry.
I would really like it back.
Birding's had it. Oh, is that a Stitch? I don't think we saw that. It must have been a Stitch or some kind of unique eyes. We got a bit distracted because Birding is pleading to have his USB cable returned to him because it's apparently gone missing and someone's taken it by mistake.
Anyway, where are we at? What have I missed? Crispy lost the start.
Going for the back air. Usually I revile the amount. Oh, wow. Nice tornado edge guard.
Excellent edge guard.
He hasn't got a jump. He's making it back. Yeah. The horizontal reach on Peach's recovery is pretty nuts. Oh, that's a shame. He totally had that roll read as well.
I'm wondering if the hitbox has been made a little bit more inconsistent on that move, because it definitely hasn't been connecting like it did in Smash 4.
To be fair, towards the end of Smash 4, we saw it whiff a lot then as well.
Right.
So who knows?
166 is quite uncharacteristic of Peach to be living, especially given her floatiness and her lightness against the Meta Knightable characters. But great response to Crispy's jump from ledge with the infamous massive hitbox forward air.
Khanage is absolutely running the train on him right now. Nair into dash attack. He's going to read it. He's going to forward air him. Oh, okay.
I mean, you called it, just had it a bit too misspaced, and he's going to unfortunately lose the stock for that mistake. But to be honest, it's not really, I don't see it being all that big an issue. Khanage is still very heavily in the lead, but this game, as I'm sure people out there who have played have experienced, comebacks are a lot easier.
Yeah, definitely.
Than they were in Smash 4.
Well,
so realistically, this could be nothing.
I would disagree with that. I think Rage carried comebacks pretty hard. But that's a matter for a different time. Crispy narrowly avoiding the first 3 stock on stream of this wave of pulls, but it does look like his time is running out because Khanage is just threatening every single option he can.
Now as well, adds another consistent kill option to Peach.
Okay, if he can try and convert off this and maybe he can make some magic happen, it's ultimate, but it's still Meta Knight versus Peach. Tries to get the dash attack out of the back air, but I think the back throw is going to do
That's
it.
such a dramatic zoom in.
Yeah.
It's back throw.
It's not a move that looks like it should kill when it does. But, you know.
Either way.
Khanage looks pretty pleased with himself.